Turning to this, profits over people. That's how a Charlotte City Council member is describing the decision to put a landfill on Kelly Road, which, as you can see, is surrounded by homes. Neighbors once hoping to compromise with the landfill company are now feeling upset. They say they feel like they're left in the dust. WCNC Charlotte's Julia Kaufman has the story.
This land is part of more than 60 acres that could soon become a landfill for construction debris. That fence is all that separates the future dump from Dan and Caitlin Campbell's backyard.
My wife is pregnant now, and we want to raise our kids here. And it's disheartening that our neighbors can do something like this.
Dozens of residents in this neighborhood oppose the plans, but there's little they can do because the property's zoning code allows for landfills.
Dust, debris, noise, there's a lot of other implications.
Neighbors are requesting at least a bigger buffer zone and new route that keeps dump trucks away from homes. But in Thursday night's meeting between neighbors and the landowners, the answer was no.
Broke my heart right in half. The Sanders have indicated at this point that they are not willing to make any changes to the landfill.
I think they're moving forward in their best interest and not being sensitive or not trying to compromise with the neighborhood.
Councilman James Mitchell was at the meeting. He says the city found 6 alternative property options for the landfill, but the companies involved, Dew Green and Sanders Utility, didn't want them.
This was definitely profits over people, and that could not continue to happen in our city.
We reached out to the Sanders, who own the land, and their company for comment. Steve Sanders replied to say Sanders Utility is not affiliated with the landfill, and he has no comment.
Maybe he's saying they didn't file the papers. That's accurate. But to say that they're not going to use this landfill for work is very incorrect.
Since the landfill follows regulations, the city is set to sign off on the permit January 19th. It will then need state approval. Mitchell says he's rallying to get it denied since the company refused to work with neighbors. Julia Kaufman, WCNC Charlotte.
And Councilman Mitchell also telling us tonight he is requesting City Council to take a vote on changing zoning codes. That way landfills can no longer go in residential areas.